Have you ever felt like your own body was betraying you? As if every morning arrived with creaking joints and by midday, your energy had already slipped through your fingers? What if I told you that it's not too late to change that? Age is just a number, but strength, that is a choice. I know what many of you are thinking. Stiffness, fatigue, and weakness are just part of aging. We convince ourselves that slow mornings, restless nights, and aching limbs are inevitable. That once we cross a certain birthday, our vitality is gone forever. But I'm here to tell you that those voices in your head are lying. They whisper defeat when you were made for triumph. Yes, perhaps lately you found yourself sitting for hours on end, browsing the internet, watching TV, or even falling asleep in a chair, because lying down and getting up from bed feels like an arduous task. Perhaps your nights are punctuated by tossing and turning, waking up feeling worse than when you went to sleep. And sunlight? Does it feel unfamiliar? Do you avoid going outside thinking, what difference can a few minutes in the sun really make? These small habits, sitting too much, sleeping poorly, avoiding the sun, are the silent thieves that rob your energy, clarity, and joy. And if you're honest, you've allowed them to paint a picture of aging that is gray, heavy, and unchangeable. But let me share a powerful truth. Our bodies respond to what we do, not to the number on our birth certificate. Your strength, your vigor, your very spirit are not locked away in the past. They are waiting for you at this very moment. Let's start a change, a revolution within ourselves. You don't need to enroll in exhausting gym sessions or spend a fortune on miracle supplements. Small changes made consistently create massive results. Today, I want you to imagine yourself stronger, lighter, and overflowing with vitality. I want you to taste that renewed youth in your bones and blood. And I promise that by embracing just 5 transformative practices, you may be on the verge of a transformation. First, sleep as if your health depends on it, because it does. Every night your body works to repair, rebuild, and recharge. Yet, we treat sleep like a luxury. I'll sleep when I'm dead, we joke. But the truth is, every hour of restful, uninterrupted sleep is an invitation for healing. As we age, our sleep patterns often fragment. We wake up at odd hours, struggle to fall back asleep, or simply lie in bed anxious and restless. Tonight, I challenge you to treat sleep as sacred. Create a sanctuary, cool, dark, and silent. Turn off screens an hour before bedtime. Let your mind unwind with prayer, meditation, or a few pages of a good book. Breathe deeply, releasing all the worries of the day. As Dr. Matthew Walker reminds us, the more we prioritize sleep, the sharper our brains function and the younger our cells remain. You deserve this gift. Make sleep non-negotiable. Second, move. Even if it's just standing up every hour. Get up from your chair now. Stretch your arms over your head, wiggle your toes. Feel the blood returning to places you forgot were alive. Sitting for hours is the silent killer of mobility. But movement doesn't require a treadmill or a personal trainer, just the decision to stand up every hour. Set a simple routine. When the clock strikes the hour, stand up for 2 minutes. March in place, do gentle squats, reach for the ceiling. Maybe take a walk around the living room or step onto the balcony. These small moments of movement flood your muscles and joints with oxygen, lubricate those creaky hinges, and remind your legs and back that they are still built for action. Over time, these pairs of minutes become hours of regained mobility. Third, soak up sunlight, nature's free energy boost. Think back to the last time you felt rain on your face or the warm rays of the sun kissing your skin. Nature is the original pharmacy, vitamin D, mood-boosting serotonin, and a daily reminder that we are part of something greater than ourselves. Too often, we hide from the sun, thinking that age demands caution. But just 10 to 15 minutes of morning sunlight can reset your circadian rhythm, strengthen your bones, and lift your spirit. Tomorrow morning, wake up with a cup of coffee in hand and step outside. Close your eyes, feel that gentle warmth on your cheeks. Let it fill you with gratitude for another day, another breath, another chance to thrive. Breathe deeply, exhale any doubt. Let the sun remind you that even at 70, 80 years old or beyond, you were made to shine brightly. Fourth, strengthen your legs, your foundation for independence. Your legs are your power. They carry you across thresholds, both literal and metaphorical. Yet as we age, we often neglect them, thinking that daily walking is enough. True leg strength, however, comes from intentional, targeted exercises that honor your body's capability. Whether it's wall squats, calf raises at the kitchen counter, or simply standing on one foot while brushing your teeth, choose movements that challenge, but do not overwhelm. Here's a simple routine to start today. Stand with your feet hip-width apart, slowly bend your knees as if sitting down, then rise again. 10 repetitions. Next, find a chair and practice getting up from it without using your hands. 5 repetitions. Finally, hold onto the counter and rise onto your toes. Heel lifts for a set of 10. Feel each muscle in your calves and thighs awakening, reminding you that strength is not a memory, it's an action. In a few weeks, you'll notice small victories, standing up effortlessly, climbing a few steps without pausing, feeling more confident on uneven ground. These aren't trivial wins. Each one is a milestone toward independence, toward refusing to let age define your capability. Fifth, embrace yoga or Tai Chi. Flexibility plus calm equals timeless power. Movement isn't just about strength. It's also about flexibility and inner calm. Many of you have heard of yoga or Tai Chi but dismiss them as too esoteric or activities for the young. I ask you to reconsider. These ancient practices cultivate balance, coordination, and deep breathing. They stretch away the stiffness that rigidity leaves behind and teach you to move with intention rather than hesitation. Imagine starting your morning in a smooth flow, arms rising like the sunrise, torso twisting like a winding river, knees softening like bamboo. Each breath guides every movement. Or picture yourself in a circle with others, Tai Chi palms gliding through the air as if separating clouds. No competitive spirit here, just communion with your body, your breath, and the present moment. In just 10 minutes a day, you will find your joints more flexible, your mind more peaceful, and your spirit more centered. When stress inevitably knocks at your door, your breath will become your anchor and your practice, your refuge. So what now? I challenge you, right after this conversation, to choose one of these 5 game-changing shifts. Not 5, not 3, just 1. Stand up right now and stretch. Step outside for a breath of sunlight. Commit to prioritizing sleep tonight. Do 3 wall squats. Find a 10-minute beginner yoga or Tai Chi video online. It's free, simple, doable, and immediate. Your future self is begging. Don't wait. Picture yourself a year from now, walking with more confidence, lighter steps, waking up refreshed instead of groggy, sitting with your grandchildren without stopping to catch your breath, taking a deep breath on a sunlit balcony, feeling energy coursing through your body. That version of you is already waiting on the horizon. All you have to do is reach out and take that first, trembling step. Remember, age will keep counting. The pages of the calendar will keep turning. Candles will keep being added to cakes. But you decide what those numbers mean. Do they spell decline, resignation, and surrender? Or do they represent wisdom, strength, and inexhaustible energy? It is never too late to reclaim your vitality. The choice is yours, now, here. Let your heart thunder with determination. I am not done. I will grow stronger. I will shine, regardless of the years I carry. Go on, dear friend. Show the world what too old really looks like, because you are about to redefine it.